Japan is one of the countries which has many famous, delicious, and beautiful desserts. In the lecture of Professor Kimigo Ohtani from Nara Women's University, Japan, she will demonstrate Japanese sweets related to seasonal events throughout a year and explain their meanings behind their cooking procedures and experiences.
I'd like to introduce Japanese seasonal events and food culture in order, focusing on Japanese sweet mostly in Kyoto. Kyoto had been a capital for about 1,000 years until the transfer of capital to Tokyo. Then most seasonal events are derived from those of Heian nobles. First, the celebration of New Year's Day on January 1st. Japanese prepares special dishes called osechi ryori for New Year's Day in order to feast Toshigani, a Shinto god. Food in osechi ryori express various prayers such as good health, good harvest, happiness, prosperity, and long life. For example, the color of food in osechi ryori shows various prayers as shown in the slide. These food also express various prayers through their shape and or play on words. In Kyoto, people eat a special sweet, Kishi Hanabira mochi, diamond-shaped flower petal mochi, during New Year's celebration. Kishi Hanabira mochi is a traditional Japanese sweet made by wrapping sweet burdock roots, white miso paste, and pink-colored diamond-shaped mochi, sticky rice cake, by thin layer mochi. The origin of Kishi Hanabira mochi goes back to the ceremony of teeth hardening ritual to pray for one's longevity of the court nobles on New Year's Day in Heian period. They ate mochi covered with red-colored water chestnut mochi with boar meat, giant radish, salted fish, etc. Seeds of water chestnut is believed to have power of longevity based on the story that a hermit who lived for 1,000 years by eating seed of chestnut. The ingredients were gradually simplified in order to distribute it to the nobles. In particular, burdock root was used instead of sweet fish, and miso paste was substituted for the soup. Setsubun, the last day of winter on February 3rd. Setsubun literally means division of season, derived from the old lunar calendar. However, Setsubun has now come to mean the day before the first day of spring only. It usually occurs around February 3rd. On this day, in a custom called mamemaki, people throw and scatter roasted soybeans inside and outside their houses, while saying, "In with fortune, out with oni." The term oni refers to an invisible negative vibes called jaki in Japanese. Throwing roasted soybean was first practiced back in the Heian period to stop oni from attacking villages by throwing beans at their eyes. After throwing the beans, people customarily eat the same number of roasted soybeans as one's age and pray for happiness throughout the year. The reason why people eat roasted soybeans is thought that the soybean contains the evil of the previous year, and so it is roasted to prevent evil from sprouting in new year. However, recently there are few people to practice mamemaki because of their housing situation. And sugar-coated roasted soybean, as shown in the slide, is more popular with roasted soybean than with young people than roasted soybean. I also prepared this 5-colored roasted soybean today, so please enjoy at tea time. Instead of eating roasted soybean, it became very popular to eat an eko maki, a long sushi roll, on the night of Setsugun, while facing silently toward the year's lucky direction, with one's eyes closed, wishing for perfect health and praying for prosperity of business. Eko maki should not be cut in order not to cut any good bones in the future. Joshi no Sekku on March 3rd. Joshi no Sekku is one of 5 seasonal festivals called Gosek, which was designated by Edo shogunate as the days of celebration, which is performed for young girls' healthy growth and happiness. Joshi no Sekku is also called Hina Matsuri or Girls' Festival. The purification ceremony held on Joshi is said to be a syncretic fusion of the events of Chinese origin and ancient Japanese customs. Katashiro, made into human form with paper, etc., was used to get rid of one's impurity by rubbing one's body and was floated down rivers or out to sea. This custom was said to be the origin of Nagashibina, floating hina dolls. Even now, this custom is carried out here and there in Japan, and Nagashibina is said to be the origin of Hina Matsuri. The representative sweet on Hina Matsuri are hishimochi, red, white, and green diamond-shaped rice cakes, and hina arare, cubic rice crackers. Diamond shape of hishimochi represent a heart. Pink color represents a flower of peach tree, which is believed to give the eternal youth. White color represents snow, which means clean and prosperity of descendants. Green color represents sprout under snow, which is believed to be a talisman to protect young girls from evil and to give good health. Colors of hina arare represent 4 seasons. And the soup of hamaguri, common Oriental clam, chirashi zushi, literally scattered sushi, and shirozake, sweet white sake with peach flowers, are sometimes prepared. Clam soup means a good match, and peach flower is in shirozake mean the protection girl from evil. And chirashi zushi add grace to the festival. In Kyoto, namagashi called hichigiri, a round sheet of rice cake with sweet bean paste tucked inside it, is eaten to pray children's bright future, which comes from the custom to put mochi on the head of the child to pray for his or her healthy growth. Next, Tango no Sekku on May 5th. Tango no Sekku is also one of Gosek, which is called Kodomo no Hi, Children's Day, or Boys' Festival. Although Tango no Sekku was renamed Kodomo no Hi in 1948, we still use both Kodomo no Hi and Tango no Sekku. Tango no Sekku is originally performed to pray for healthy growth and success of boy. Carved cup is believed to be a dragon by climbing up a waterfall. Then, people who has a male child raise a cup-shaped streamers called koinobori to pray his success and or display a doll for boys' festival called Ogatsu Ningyo as a symbol of brave and wise boy. 5 colors observed in streamers are believed to ward off evil spirits. On this day, people eat chimaki, rice dumpling wrapped in bamboo leaves, and or kashiwa mochi, rice cake wrapped in oak leaves. The tradition of eating chimaki comes from China. The patriot poet Hu Yuan of the Chu dynasty drew himself in the river on May 5th, and people who loved and respected him threw chimaki into the river in order to calm down his soul and to prevent fish from eating his body. And it is said to be a custom to distribute chimaki to relatives and friends on May 5th in China. Chimaki has become known and being familiar as a protective charm in Japan. The tradition of eating kashiwa mochi was originated in Japan. Kashiwa mochi is a symbol of prosperity of their descendants because kashiwa leaves, oak leaves, don't fall until a new sprout has come out. Nagoshi no Harai on June 30th. Nagoshi no Harai is a performance of Shinto purification ritual done on the end of June in many shrines. In order to escape from evil, people pass through Chinowa, a ring of miscanters, which is called Chinowa Huguri. In Kyoto, there is a habit of eating Japanese confectionery called minazuki. Minazuki is a triangular-shaped white willow, a sort of sweetened steamed cake made of rice flour, decorated with boiled and sweetened azuki beans. Reddish-brown azuki beans on minazuki has a meaning of ward off evil spirits, and the triangular shape express ice, beating the heat away. Bon Festival on August from 13th to 16th. Bon Festival means a series of events to worship the soul of ancestors held in Japan on and around August 15th. The origin of Bon Festival is Ura-bon-e, originated in Buddhism. Many Japanese visit to the ancestors' graves during Bon Festival. During Bon Festival, each ancestor spirit called Oshorai-sama is considered to come back to the Buddhist altar in each house so that people place offering called bonku in order to feast ancestor spirits. Okuribi is one of the events on Bon Festival to usher out the soul of ancestors that have returned to their old home during Bon period to the land of the dead. Daimonji Gozan Okuribi, performed on August 16th in Kyoto yesterday, is very famous as one of summer features. In some areas, animal figures made from a cucumber resemble horse, and an eggplant resemble cow, which are called shōryōma, are also offered, and for ancestral spirit to come rapidly by horse from the land of the dead and return slowly by cow to the land of the dead. Otsukimi, viewing the moon on September 15th. Otsukimi is a seasonal festival to enjoy the moon on the night of September 15th. The moon on the 15th is called Chūshū no Meigetsu, which means mid-autumn moon in English. It is also harvest moon. In Japan, people offer the rice dumpling to the moon with silver glasses. The rice dumpling means appreciation for the good harvest of grains, and silver glass is believed to act as a charm against evil. Hichigo-san on November 15th. Hichigo-san literally means seven-eyed three. When children reach these ages, they are taken by parents to Shinto shrine to celebrate and praise their healthy growth on November 15th. Children are given chitose ame at shrine, which are long red and white candies, to pray for longevity. Chitose means 1,000 years old. Now in Japan, various types of Japanese sweets were there, not only for daily use, but for special days. They play important roles to bring us not only smile, pleasure, feeling at rest, and a relaxed time, but to be a tool to show the heart of hospitality.